Okay, running a plus 10 Ara-Kara. I'll make this a healing out loud key because I have not done one for Mistweaver, I think, at all yet. So we'll go ahead and comment on this. This is a PUG mostly. This Carminidas is guildy, but we're not in comms or anything. And we've been running a couple keys with these guys, and they're doing pretty well. This tank pulls ambitiously, so should be fun. I will show my talents after we get out of this. We'll cover my screen, but currently 630. My embellishments are the Nerubian one, and then the Writhing Band, I think.
You learn the true
and here's my talents.
lesson of the void.
Standard now. Notably running Peer into Peace with Rising Mist. I've been enjoying that because it gives the option to cast from range, especially on like the last boss and stuff like that. It helps for that. Okay, so here I'm going to cocoon the tank, and I put Fort Brew on myself first because I didn't want to pull aggro. He did bop me though, so that's good. And here we need some healing. I'm going to go ahead and do a Celestial Conduit, and we're going to go right into GG. I don't have time to set up more Ancient Teaching stacks. The rotation that we're going to do here is just rotating between Blackout Kick, Enveloping Mist, and then extending that with Rising Sun Kick. Using my Black Ox procs whenever they're ready. I'm going to go ahead and send Revival here because it's a good moment for it. It's a big pull. I don't have much for the second ad now, so hopefully we have a little bit of time before we get to that. Here for the big single target healing, I'm using Soothing Mist into Enveloping Mist, and then Soothing Mist into Enveloping Mist into Vivifies, and then swapping targets as needed. Here I'm looking to get my Mana Tea off. I'll go ahead and send a Mana Pot.
Open your mind to the whispers.
He has aggro, so I put Cocoon on the Ret. Send Touch Death on the Emissary. Use Chi-G there for the Chi Cocoons because the tank was in trouble. And now I can just go ahead and use it normally. That's the second time I've not been prepped with Ancient Teachings and stuff, but bleeding into Chi-G, but it works out. These big pulls and stuff like that. I needed the Chi Cocoons as quickly as possible. I've not been using my Crackling Jade Lightning, so we can go ahead and do that now. Looking to get the Dispel on the poison that has the longest duration. And he is going into this, so I want to make sure that the group is prepped. I'm going to go ahead and start spreading my hots because this first Call the Brood is crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and now send Fort Brew, and I'm going to do my Celestial Conduit there. I had the group prepped with hots, so that was pretty easy to manage because of the Enveloping Mists. I have a Black Ox proc, so I'm going to send that on the tank. That up frontal. And I don't know what to send my Thunder Focus Tea on, so I just sent it on a Renewing Mist there. Typically, if there's healing that's needed in that moment, then I send it on a Enveloping Mist. If there's not, and I want damage, then I send it on a Rising Sun Kick. And then if I don't know what to do, I send it on a Renewing Mist because it's usually not a bad idea to have more of those out. Mana Tea again. I have a Black Ox proc, so I'm going to go ahead and use Enveloping Mist to cast, or use Thunder Focus Tea to cast an instant Enveloping Mist on the tank to get the shields out. And we're going to use Crackling Jade Lightning here. Put it on cooldown, get the damage. Resetting my Jade Fire Stomp whenever possible instantly with a Chi Burst. Anytime I use a Jade Fire Stomp, my goal is to get it back off cooldown, reset as quickly as possible. Chi Cocoon, and I'm gonna help with this off healing for our non-tankers with my cooldowns. Don't want to get touched by that.
Open your mind to the whispers. Embrace who you truly are.
So one of the difficult parts about playing Mistweaver is knowing when to stop with your damage rotation for, you know, just like fist-weaving healing, versus doing more of like a raid style with caster healing. Because there are definitely moments where you need to stop, and fist-weaving healing is not enough. So I don't really have any I don't really have any hard and fast advice for clear-cut rules to follow. It's really just something that you have to develop the feel for. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Okay, so I'm using Chi Cocoon on this Voracious Bite, and we're working on getting set up for this very first alerting shrill. I'm going to reset my Jadefire Stomp, and we're in Chi-Ji. The extra adds are really nice to cleave the Chi-Ji. Although apparently I'm not in range, so wasn't hitting them. These spiders, we gotta make sure that they do not touch the boss. I'm gonna use my Crackling Jade Lightning there to kill them. And we are not swapping to these adds. Come on now. Touch of death this one. Okay, and this alerting shrill is really spread out. We're so far behind on these. Yeah, this is a wipe. And the ret quit. Okay, he's coming back. Cool. Keep going. Alright, so the big moments of damage are the alerting shrill. You have to be prepped for that. The Gossamer you can kind of fumble your way through, but you definitely have to be prepped for the alerting shrill. So we've got a couple seconds here. I'm going to get my Jadefire Stomp up, get my stacks of Ancient Teachings, reset my Jadefire Stomp, and we're in Chi-Ji now. As soon as the damage hits, I'm sending my Blackout Kick, alternating between Blackout Kick, Rising Sun Kick, and then Enveloping Mist. Here I can just swap back to normal healing because Chi-Ji's ending and the healing moments is done. I'm going to go ahead and Crackling Jade Lightning the adds. That makes sense why we didn't have the damage, because we were missing hold DPS, so. Alright, now here's the dangerous moment. I've got a couple seconds to get caught back up. I'm gonna go ahead and send Celestial Conduit. They're stacking in. I should have enough healing to keep everybody alive. Good, we're good. And my Crackling Jade Lightning, and we'll go ahead and send the Chi Burst as well. I'm gonna work on baiting these swirlies back here. Okay, now for this one, I've got a lot of options. I'm gonna go ahead and touch dust this Void Emissary so we get the buff, and we're gonna send Chi-Ji for the Chi Cocoons. Set my Thunder Focus T there on an Enveloping Mist on the tank so that we could have him set up to receive the bonus healing amp from both Enveloping Mist and Renew Mist. Where are the eggs? Oh boy. He's gonna have to haul here. Okay, got no time to prep, so I'm probably gonna. I'll have Celestial Conduit, so we're okay here. And we'll go ahead and send Shaylins to top everybody off. Enveloping Mist the tank. Here I'm going to channel Soothing Mist into him so I can top him off easy. And boss is dead. We'll go ahead and Mana Tea now. Nice. And we should be still be good to time unless we have any other crazy mistakes, because this group's damage is pretty nutty, so.
Intruders, find them.
Here I'm going to send Thunder Focus Tea on Renewing Mist. And then as soon as he's got some semblance of aggro, I'm going to go ahead and Crackling Jade Lightning.
Open your mind.
Follow the Blood Guard. And then here we're going into full damage mode. The only big damage that we have to worry about is the random damage from Web Bolts, and then the big slam from the Blood Guard. We'll Touch of Death the Emissary now. We'll handle this first slam with the Shayloons. And this next one we're going to handle with a Chi-Chi. I'm going to go ahead and use it now so I can start blanketing the group with these enveloping mists. Why is my action tracker not showing? I apologize. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing. Okay, here we're just doing basic fist weaving. I'm going to send my Thunder Focus Tea on the Enveloping Mist on the tank so he's prepped with both hots, so if I need to heal him, he's ready to go. And we're going to start getting ready for Chi-Chi.
To the whispers. Embrace who you truly are.
When you're in big pulls like this, you do not need to use Tiger Palm. You can if there's no immediate danger, but if you're looking for the maximum amount of healing, then I believe it is just alternating between Blackout Kick and Enveloping Mist. When there's multiple targets. I believe that is the highest healing option. And then a slightly more balanced approach is, especially if you're using it before the damage comes out, is weaving in those Rising Sun Kicks. Extend the hots. And then if you're just popping it to pop it, like I'll just pop it now just because if you want to use it. I'm going to use Chi-Chi. I'm not even going to cast Enveloping Mist because I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to handle the healing with just my damage from Red Crane style. Right here, Crane style. That makes it so that your Blackout Kicks and your Rising Sun Kicks trigger additional Gust of Mists and stuff, so you don't necessarily need to be casting Enveloping Mist if the healing is low.
Embrace who you truly are.
And I can let you just focus more on dealing damage. I'm going to handle this one with Celestial Conduit, because again, that also deals damage. Touch of Death this. I'm going to use my Thunder Focus Tea on a Rising Sun Kick here for the damage. Probably should have saved that Crackling Jade Lightning for the next pull. It would have done more in AoE. Use Blackhawk's proc on the tank to get the shields out on everybody. Jade Fire, reset with Chi Burst, and then we're into doing damage. This is a decent enough sized pull to do some spinning crane kicks. But as soon as there's damage, like right now, I'm going to go back to using my Blackout combo. Just regular damage of, you know, alternating between Tiger Palm and Blackout Kick, and then using Rising Sun Kicks whenever it's up to both place and place a low duration Renewing Mist on somebody, and to extend all of my current hots on everybody. That's kind of just your basic fist weaving combo. I don't know if it necessarily matters if you do Tiger Palm, then Blackout Kick, or if you just alternate between the two. I don't think it matters a whole lot, as far as I know. If I'm wrong, I'm sure somebody will correct me in the comments, but I just alternate because it's easy and it seems to do just fine.
to me.
Okay, this is the moment where there's a lot of moving, so I want to make sure that I never get caught out without my Jade Fire Stomp. So I'm going to make sure that I'm holding on to these resets. I do not want to be without it, because trying to heal without it is really annoying. Here I'm just casting Port Brew. Take care of that. This group is doing really well at managing their defensives and stuff, so honestly those infests aren't hitting nearly as much as they typically do. Here I'm going to send an instant cast Enveloping Mist into Carmenidas, and the reason that he got instantly topped up there was because I had a Vivacious Vivification proc, and what I did is I was able to cast, with a Thunder Focus Tea I cast Enveloping Mist, and what that does is it puts both Enveloping Mist and Renewing Mist on him, which also applies a Chi Cocoon, or not Chi Cocoon, Chi Harmony, one of the Chi spells. And then you have your Vivacious Vivification proc to instant cast your Vivify, and then you also have your Zen Pulse, which makes it so that your next Vivify hits like a truck and heals all of your Vivify cleaves much harder. So if you're sparing with your Vivify casts and stuff like that, you can pretty reliably heal for a ton when you actually do need it. Here, Soothing Mist, Enveloping Mist, and Vivify for the highest single target healing, since we're sending so many globals into the same person. Again, mostly sending my Thunder Focus Teas on Enveloping Mists just because of the high single target damage it deals to somebody. It lets me bypass needing to Soothing Mist every now and then. Whenever Thunder Focus Tea is up, you can just use Thunder Focus Tea, Enveloping Mist, and then Vivify, and you're going to get the most single target healing on that person.
Thrived under the guidance of the Black Empire.
And you save the global of needing to do Soothing Mist or whatever.
Queen Nephilus refused to reclaim that glory.
Here, there's not much damage, so I'm going to get my Jade Fire Stomp out, Chi-Ji, and I'm just going to focus on dealing damage here. Spinning Crane Pick as well. We'll go ahead and leg sweep all these carriers. Jade Fire Stomp, Chi Burst to reset, and we're back to spinning to winning. More spinning. This is a good size pull for Spinning Crane Kick. A lot of targets, but you'll notice it's not resetting my Jade Fire Stomp. So I'm going to send one Blackout, get that reset, and I'm going to use Blackout again to make sure I get a reset. Chi Burst here. There's my reset, and we're back to spinning. Crackling Jade. And I'm going to go ahead and send my Celestial Conduit here for the healing and for the damage. On the next set of poison applications, that's probably a good moment for a revival. So next time there's poisons, it doesn't look like there's... Oh, there might. If another cast goes off, I'll revival that. Ah, I gotta cancel my cast, that sucks.
Open your mind.
Okay, and we're back to our normal rotation.
Embrace who you truly are.
Everything died. Using my Blackhawks proc. Luckily I got that before the cast went out, so that reduced the damage. That's pretty cool. Okay, and I'm going to prep my Ancient Teachings for this next slam. Chi-Ji for the Chi Cocoon. And here I'm just going to be blanketing the group with enveloping mists, extending the rising sun kick. That way for this slam, we're ready, and I'm just going to Shayloons this off, and boom. Send Crackling Jade Lightning, keep them overcapping stacks, and we're just fist weaving. Just attacking, making sure that Ancient Teachings buff is maintained. And we got, as long as people survive the hit, I mean, we've got time to top people up. Just want to make sure people are topped leading into this massive slam. This one's scary.
Embrace who you truly are.
So that, I managed that emergency situation because we were low and he was about to slam. I handled that with using Celestial Conduit. Unfortunately, everybody got topped off enough to survive the hit. But that could have been very, very bad. Oh no, he's moving. Gotta reset my Jade Fire. No. No! Come back! Ah! That's the worst feeling, is being caught without your Jade Fire. Okay, so this. I am a ranged player now. I'm going to be playing at full ranged. And here what I'm doing is I'm just going to be maintaining renewing mists on everybody, dispel myself when it's convenient, and then outside of that I'm going to be just doing my raid style healing with soothing mists, getting an enveloping cast on everybody. Here you can manage this by setting down your transcendence and then casting it now. When you get the big suck, that's when you cast it. Unfortunately, with being ranged like this, the only cooldown that really does anything is Revival and Shayloons. So, because Celestial Conduit is melee ranged, which is not helping anybody but me right now. In PUG, I have to be attacking the boss. I could just, you know, I mean, actually just use it like this, and then you can use it with your normal healing to cast those enveloping mists. And ooh, I almost just died there. Relying on my Manatee. Crackling Jade Lightning. Get this damage out whenever I can. I'm just roll to the side, dispel myself. To the mist, enveloping mist. 5. Set my Transcendence. And I like to not use any globals because the amount of times that I've accidentally global locked myself and then I wasn't able to Transcendence is more than I'd like to admit. So I like to just wait it out. She cocoon the tank.
Open your mind to the
Starting to move this way, so I'm going to go ahead and go over here. I'm going to start prepping everybody with enveloping mists. And I'm going to use Revival after these expire because I don't want to dispel everybody and they're not expecting it. I have not been dispelling, so I want to be consistent. I don't want to have not been dispelling and then they've gotten used to that and now suddenly I'm going to Revival everybody and everybody shoots that poison at the same time. That's a good way to kill everybody. G. just so that my enveloping mists here put also enveloping breath. Nice. Still a comfortable time even with the DC and stuff, so. I'll show the damage breakdown. I did not do that much damage. I didn't use nearly as many Crackling Jade Lightnings and stuff as I would have liked. I'm still getting used to remembering to do that, but even with the amount that I did, it was still a lot of damage. Lots of touch of deaths, but that's just because of the affix this week. Did I get a Sacred? No, somebody else got it. And then we'll show the healing breakdown real quick. So lots of Ancient Teachings healing. Again, that's just attacking and stuff like that. Just maintenance healing. A lot of Gusts of Mists healing. So that should be your primary. If your Vivify is your highest or something like that, you're doing it wrong. You're playing too much casting. But lots of Vivify. Enveloping Mist again is just mostly a healing amp, because it increases the healing that they receive by 40%. Renewing Mist, same deal. It's mostly enabling Vivify cleaving. And then also Chi Cocoon. It increases their healing received for 50%. So you can use that as your spot healing, especially when you're doing like Soothing Mist, Enveloping Mist. You can see I've got both. So I'm taking 50% increased healing from Chi Harmony, and then another 40% from Enveloping Mist. So having those out on somebody before you start casting Vivify is a really good idea. Alright, that's all I can think of. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. If you're watching me live, I'm going to go to bed. So thanks for hanging. Catch you later.